When Raghav's uncle died, he felt nothing. They hadn't spoken in 15 years. He drove to the old house not out of love, but because the lawyer said it was now his. He planned to sell it by the end of the week. The house smelled of mothballs and silence. Raghav walked through the rooms like a surveyor, not a nephew. He had resented his uncle for years, for being distant, for never visiting, for the birthday cards that stopped coming when he turned 20. In the old study, behind a locked drawer, Raghav found a ledger, thick, leather-bound, filled with entries in his uncle's precise handwriting. He almost closed it, but the first entry caught his eye. It was dated the year he turned 20. Raghav, college fees paid in full. Raghav, hospital bill paid. Raghav, business loan covered. Page after page, year after year, every crisis Raghav had ever faced, every bill he thought his parents had paid, every loan he thought the bank had forgiven, had his uncle's name beside it. Raghav sat on the dusty floor and did not move for a long time. The uncle he had resented, the distant, absent figure he had written off, had been there all along, in the shadows, paying, protecting, never asking for thanks, never telling a soul. The ledger told the story of a man who had given everything, not from a distance, but from the shadows. He had paid for Raghav's future with his own present, and the birthday card stopped not because he forgot, but because he had nothing left to give, except the gift of an invisible safety net. Raghav did not sell the house. He sat at his uncle's desk and wrote a new entry in the ledger. Not for himself, but for a young cousin who was about to start college. The entry read simply, "For your dreams. I owe this to someone who taught me that love doesn't always announce itself." Gratitude, Raghav learned, makes the loudest noise in the quietest way. It reminds the ones who help us that their struggles were not meaningless. And it reminds us that before we dismiss someone as distant or uncaring, we should ask, what ledger are they keeping that we have never seen?